If you're thinking about moving to Hanover, Maryland, there are a few things I genuinely wish more people knew before they packed up, bought their next home, and later realized there were pieces of the puzzle no one explained clearly. This is about clarity because Hanover looks simple on paper, but the experience of living in Hanover depends heavily on how you move, where you buy, and why you're buying, especially if this is your second home. Many second time buyers come from situations like this. You bought your first home years ago because it was affordable, close to work, or good enough at the time. Now life looks different. Your income has changed, your needs have changed, and what worked then may not work now. One of the first things I wish people understood is that Hanover isn't just another suburb. It's a strategic location for buyers who want access without chaos. For example, I see buyers coming from DC or Northern Virginia who are tired of long commutes and tight spaces. They move to Hanover and suddenly gain time back in their day, easier travel, and a more balanced lifestyle without feeling disconnected from major hubs like Fort Meade, NSA, or BWI. But here's where second-time buyers often get stuck. Two homes in Hanover can be priced almost the same, yet lead to very different outcomes. I've worked with buyers who chose the cheaper option, only to realize later that high HOA fees and limited buyer demand made it harder to sell when it was time to move again. On the other hand, buyers who paid slightly more for better layout, location, or community planning found that their home held value and attracted strong offers later. Another common situation I see is buyers asking, "We can afford this, but does it make sense?" That's the right question. Your second home shouldn't just fit your budget, it should fit your next chapter. Maybe you're thinking about space for guests, a home office, or aging parents. Maybe you want the option to rent your current home or keep it as an investment. Those decisions should influence where and how you buy in Hanover. New construction is often appealing to second-time buyers because it feels like a fresh start, and it can be, but only when used wisely. I've seen buyers pour money into upgrades that felt exciting on move-in day but didn't translate into resale value. I've also seen buyers miss opportunities because they didn't realize future builder phases could compete with their resale later. The buyers who win understand timing, incentives, and how new construction fits into their long-term plan. School zones matter here more than many second-time buyers expect. Even if your children are grown or you don't have kids at all, future buyers care. I've seen homes sell faster and for more simply because they were located in areas buyers felt confident about. That confidence protects your equity when it's time to sell. Hanover tends to attract buyers who are intentional. These are people who already learned from their first purchase. They don't want surprises, they want predictability, stability, and options. That's why many second-time buyers upgrade within this area instead of leaving it altogether. One of the biggest mindset shifts for second-time buyers is realizing that this purchase is about leverage, not just lifestyle. I've worked with buyers who kept their first home as a rental and used the income to support their move-up purchase. Others sold their first home strategically and rolled that equity into a better positioned property. Hanover supports both approaches when the plan is clear. The biggest regret I see isn't about choosing the wrong house. It's about moving without a strategy. Buyers who rushed because they were afraid of missing out or who focused on finishes instead of function often found themselves boxed in later. The buyers who feel confident years down the road are the ones who ask better questions, thought beyond today, and treated their second purchase as a move towards stability and growth, not just a bigger house. If you're considering moving to Hanover as a second-time buyer, the goal isn't just to upgrade. The goal is to position yourself well financially, practically, and long-term. The best moves happen when you plan before the offer, not after.